In this video, I'll be showing you guys my top 10 investments for MLB The Show 22 roster update for June 10th. Go ahead and just hop straight into it. Last time around, it was very good. The last video we posted, we got a few diamonds out of it. This time around, I don't think we're going to get very many diamonds, though. I think we may get like only 2 or 3. I wouldn't expect too many diamonds out of this roster update, but that's personally just me. Probably see a lot of downgrades as well, so you might want to sell off some of your guys right now. But before we drop in, though, if anyone is new, make sure you guys go ahead and like the video and subscribe. We are currently on the road to 15,000 subscribers, so I definitely would appreciate if you guys would go ahead and leave a like and subscribe, because I got tons of MLB The Show 22 content for you guys daily on the channel. You guys stay till the end of the video because I'm going over my top 10. So I'm starting from 10 and going up to the top. So as we get progressively further through these, I may like these guys a little bit more than some of the other ones. The first card I like here to possibly get an upgrade is Marcus Semien. I think he could possibly go up, so he is kind of a high option here. So most of these options are a little bit lower, where you guys can put in like multiple orders in order to try and maximize your stubs. So you're gonna have a couple of stubs if you guys want to go ahead and invest, especially if you're trying to invest in Marcus Semien. But it looks like a little bit steep here at an 812 sell now price. So you're gonna have to go ahead and obviously put in buy orders for like 813. But right here, you can take a look at how just Semien was this season. 14 games played, 59 at-bats, 20 hits with a double, a triple, and 6 home runs. He also has 7 stolen bases. That's crazy. The most out of the last 15 days here, 6 home runs. So 6 home runs. This is all from the last, like I said, 15 days. So 7 stolen bases and 6 home runs with a 339 batting average. He has got to go up, man. And if we want to go ahead and profit off of this here, we need him to go ahead and get at least an 82 overall, which I think he definitely can do. He's currently supercharged up to a 95. So all we need is for him to go up 2, which I think is definitely possible with 7 stolen bases and 6 home runs in the last 15 days. And I think he can possibly go up to at least an 82. If he gets to 83, we're making even more stubs. So this is the first one I like a lot. So I am going to be investing in a lot of lower overall players, like I've been saying. So you guys may see some like low silvers on this list. I don't think I have any bronze cards on this list, but I might. But when I'm talking about this, it's instead go ahead and do what these people are doing. This guy invested pretty much in Stephenson probably about 30 times at 251 stubs. So what you guys should probably be doing is, if you are really high on a player, go ahead and enter multiple buy orders all at the same price, and see if you guys can go ahead and get the Stephenson for like a cheap price and invest in him that way, and then sell if he goes up. So I like Stephenson here at number 9 on my list here. So he's batting a 341 currently. So he's batting a 341 in the last 15 days here. So everything we're taking a look at here would be the last 15 days. I believe he's also even better as of the last 7 days here. So Stephenson here, he's batting a 450 in the last 7 days. So he has been great here. He also has a home run here. So not the biggest home run hitter, but he's still been very good for the Cincinnati Reds. And I think he can possibly get an upgrade here. So he has to go ahead and get to at least a 80 overall. So it's a high risk but a high reward at the same time. So I think they'll probably do the Reds a little bit of justice to the Reds fans to kind of get that Stephenson up to an 80 overall. So sticking with the high risk high reward here, I have Pete Alonso at number 8 on the list. I think there's definitely some more valuable options, hence why I'm doing a top 10 list here. But Pete Alonso, I think if he goes up to at least an 86, you'll be in a good spot. Even if he goes up to a diamond, which I think he will go up to a diamond, even if he's an 85, you're taking about 100 stub loss per every single time you guys do this. But I do think there's a pretty good shot that he ends up going up to a diamond. As you guys can see here from the last 15 days here, he has 6 home runs and batting a 339. So he has been very good. You can even switch this to the last 7 days here and see that he has 3 home runs and is batting at 273. So he's been very good lately. I definitely do like Pete Alonso a lot here. And as you guys can see, if he gets up to that 86 right there, he'll be in a very good spot here. He's gonna have a lot of stubs to be made on him if he does get that 86. Although if he does go up to just 1 overall, gets the 85, then it won't be as profitable. You actually take about 100 stub loss. So high risk, high reward. Next up on the list, I've got Charlie Blackmon here. I think he could possibly go up to a gold here. And as you guys can take a look here at Charlie Blackmon, so in the last 15 days here, this is what he's been looking like. So 17 hits with a triple, 3 home runs. I mean, that's been really good with a 321 batting average. So that's all in the last 15 days, 918 OPS. So I'm loving some Charlie Blackmon and how he has actually been performing lately. We can also take a look at what we kind of need for him to go ahead and, make us some profit. So you'll actually make about 100 stubs every single investment that you guys make for this Charlie Blackmon. if he goes ahead and gets to that gold level. I think Zac Eflin is one that has actually been kind of slept on here. So Zac Eflin, he is at a 76 currently. If you take a look at what he did last time around in his last start, he ended up getting the W. He had 8 innings pitched, 5 hits given up, 1 walk with 6 strikeouts. So he's really good. 172 average against, 0.75 whip. So I'm loving some Zac Eflin. I think it's very possible that he can, you know, be a really safe one here, because if you take a look, he's at a 76 currently at 75 stub quick sell value. And as you guys can see here, you can buy him for 79. So I mean, 4 stub loss if he doesn't even get up, it's still a pretty good spot. I don't think he's going to go down, especially after that performance. So if he gets up to like a 77 or 78, that's going to be all profit right there. So again, these little stub, these like tiny overall players, the little overall players, if you make continuous investments on some of these guys and they go up, those 25, 50 stub, it just keeps adding up, man. So every single time that you guys make one of those investments. So always keep that in mind. Don't sleep on a player just because they're a low overall when you guys are making your investments. Kyle Farmer is someone I think is actually getting very slept on here. So Kyle Farmer for the Cincinnati Reds, for some reason I got a lot of Reds on this list here. They've actually been pretty decent, at least with the bats. Their pitching is, you know, pretty bad, but 16 hits, 38 at bats right there. He has 4 home runs in the last 15 days again, but 2 doubles. He has 6. He's stricken out 6 times with 4 walks, and is batting a .421 with a 1.277 OPS. He has been very good. I think he's getting slept on very hard right now. And if we go ahead back and check, you can see that he is a 74 overall. So, and he's getting sold right now for 83 stubs. So as long as he goes ahead and, you know, if he gets up to that 76 stub mark, that means, you know, you're taking a slight L. But if he gets up to 77, which I think is definitely possible, that is where you are making some profit right there. So, and he's currently playing up to a 76. So I'm looking at the spot for Kyle Farmer, and I think he's just been playing out of his mind, and that he can possibly get some good upgrades. Trey Mancini is next on my list, and I think he can possibly get to gold, and you guys can be making a lot of stubs with him, possibly. So he's at a 78 right now. He's playing up to an 83. So all he needs to do is get bumped up 2, and that's that gold right there. Possibly he'll get bumped up even more, although I don't really know that he will. I think he'll get probably the 80 overall gold. But Trey Mancini here, you can take a look right here. So he's gotten 15 hits in his last 15 games, batting a 1.113 OPS with a 341 batting average. He's been playing very good lately. 3 home runs in the last 15 days. So with a lot of RBIs as well. So I'm loving the spot here for Trey Mancini to possibly get that gold upgrade right there and get to about 400 stubs. Garrett Cooper is another guy who's been playing very good. He's playing up to his 77 currently, and if he gets to that 77, you will be able to make a good amount of stubs off of him here. So Garrett Cooper, as you guys can see from his stats here, he's been playing very good. 422 at batting average with a 1.147 OPS. So 11 RBIs in his last 15 games here with a home run. So I'm sorry, a triple actually. So a triple and 2 home runs. So he's been playing very good lately. Again, a 422 batting average. I think he can definitely get to at least a 77 overall. Here I've got Evan Longoria. There's a lot of upside with this. So if he gets to the 79, we'll be able to go ahead and profit off of him. But there's a small chance he does also get to a gold, which, you know, that'd be a lot of friggin' stubs if you were able to go ahead and get Longoria bumped up to a gold card. So I do think he'll get the 79 though. And as you guys can see here from how he's been playing recently here, he has gotten 5 home runs, 9 RBIs, 265 batting average with a 1.110 OPS. So I'm loving the spot for Evan Longoria. He's been hitting a lot of home runs, and I think that he can possibly get some really good upgrades here. So these are the profit ranges right here for Evan Longoria. So, you know, 150 you're profiting, and there's a good chance that he can also get a gold upgrade. And finally here, I like some Yu Darvish. I think that Yu Darvish can actually be very good here. So Yu Darvish, he's been playing out of his mind actually, at least in his last game here. And I don't think he goes down at all. So I'm not sure why you can buy him right now for 400 stubs. So you can buy him for 400 stubs right now. And I think that, you know, he can have, you know, possibly get bumped up to an 81. So let's take a look into this here. So, you know, you buy him right now for 400 stubs, bumped up to an 81, he gets 600 right there. So let's take a look here at what he is looking like here. So let's take a look at ERA here in the last, 7 days. We'll take a look at Yu Darvish right here. 1 win, he got the win, and he had 7 innings pitched with only 2 hits allowed, 3 HBs, but 6 strikeouts in that game as well. So whip 0.65 with a 120 batting average. So I really like the spot here. I'm sorry, I was looking at the wrong guy right here. We're looking at Darvish here. I think I messed that up. 6 strikeouts, 0.29 whip with a 0.91 batting average right there for Darvish. So a lot of upside with this, I think. So right here, you can get 600 stubs and profit if he goes ahead and gets up to an 81. And really, unless he goes down to silver, which I do not see happening, he can go ahead and get bumped up possibly to an 81 overall. So Darvish is one that I'm definitely eyeing to, give us some profit, and hopefully should be a pretty safe floor for Darvish. So that's gonna do it for me though, man. I seriously do appreciate you guys watching this video. Comment you down below if you guys made this far in the video, so I know the OGs are who stick to the end of my videos. Genuinely would appreciate it. Best of luck. Always look into these more on your own, definitely, before you guys go in and invest, but these are just my personal opinions. But that's gonna do it, man. I appreciate watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, boys. Subscribe. I'm gonna be the show 22 content daily on the channel.